What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to make this quick video, my quick rant that I have to do on Roadie really quick, because they really pissed me off today. And you know what? It's my fault, because I shouldn't have took those damn Scriptdrop orders. I shouldn't have did it, and it was a waste of my damn time. So I had already did some early runs. Another gig app did some early runs, and it was like at that little time, it's like a time in between like 11:30, 11:45 to like 12:30, 12:45, where sometimes I just don't get nothing depending on what kind of day. So I was just at home, went back home to see what else is gonna pop up. The Scriptdrop orders drop at a certain time. Okay, so they pop up. You know, now the Scriptdrop orders are not ideal. Like, usually one run, it's like $6.80. If they add another amount, like $7.11, it's always cheaper. It's definitely cheaper than the CVS. You know, the CVS, if you're gonna do pharmacy runs, make better sense, because the CVS ones are usually like 2 miles and always $8 and above. The Scriptdrops are not, and you gotta do more work with the Scriptdrops because you gotta get a signature. You know, CVS, I just leave it there. As long as it's a house, I'll leave it there. If it's an apartment, I've left it there at an apartment sometimes, but I don't plan to do that anymore. I only leave them if it's at a house. So CVS drops, have no problems with them. It's always like 2 miles, 3 miles. You know, they have longer ones, but my area, I always use them shorter. Okay, so Scriptdrops pop up, and it was like 3 different ones. Now, they had one that was just like one, and then they had one that had 2 deliveries, and then one that had 3 deliveries. Now, on Roadie, if you don't know, doing multiple deliveries is usually never beneficial because it's never worth it. And I knew that as I was accepting, but I selected for all of them just see if they'll give it to me, what they'll do, and take it from there. So the 3 drops was for like 12, so that averaged out to 4. Trash, yes, I know. The 1.7 was kind of like going, they was all like going in like a circle anyway, but still, individually, trash. The 2 was like 10 and some change. Okay, so I do an offer for all 3. The 3 delivery one, the 2 delivery one, and then the one that's just 1 delivery. And then at first I just thought they gave me 2, which was the 2 delivery and 3 delivery, and then they gave me the 1 delivery. So I got all of them. So for a total of 6 deliveries, when you combine them all, I did have to go to 3 different locations to do them all. Okay, was not worth it, I'll tell you that right now. However, I'm also in the mindset, if it's a slow day or whatever, nothing else is popping up, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, I will do something rather than nothing. You know, some money's better than no money. And the only reason is because yesterday was I don't know what was going on. I did 1 drop, and that was 1 gig, and that was it. I also was busy doing had to do a quick churro that was a same day book, but still I was still caught myself checking. I just don't think it was too active. So I didn't have, it was trash day yesterday, basically no day, because the 1 gig, that really don't count for nothing. So I'm like, okay, it's slow, let me go ahead and do it. Some money is better than no money, especially considering yesterday was already trash. You already didn't do nothing that day, excluding churro. That's separate. So okay, I got all 3. All right, boom. The first 2 pickups are fine. It's when I get to that one that got the 3 delivery. So I get there, and the pharmacy has all three orders, but she says this one customer wants to come pick up their order. Okay, whatever, no big deal. But they did not cancel. She asked me to cancel it. So, you know, I try to go through the app and do the canceling, because you know, I got to do it before I can do the complete pickup. So I'm trying to go through and do the canceling, and it's giving me a timer telling me I gotta wait. I think it started at 10 minutes, 10, 12. It started at a certain amount of minutes. It started at a certain amount of minutes. Let me pull over here so I can finish shutting the store before I go try to get this shake to make me feel better. From the Steak and Shake. So it gives me like this timer. Like, is it 10, 12 minutes? I think it was like 12. Yeah, it was definitely, because I remember going back. It was like, you know what? I think it even started at 15. It was something. Either way it goes, too long. And so I'm like, I'm going through clicking different options. I'm like, okay, maybe that option was the best one. Let me go. Either way, it kept on bringing up that damn timer. So I go back to the pharmacy. I'm like, hey, can you call Scriptdrop to cancel on your end, right? So they can process a cancellation fee or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. She said she canceled, but I knew she wasn't finna do it right then and there because she had a customer, and you could just tell when they ain't finna do nothing right then and there. They just expect us to just cancel and just, you know, whatever. Okay. So I'm like, that's taking too long. The timer still going. I'm like, I'm just live chat the Roadie support really quick because they're usually really quick. And somebody popped right up. I'm like, cool. Tell them the situation because I needed them to cancel it so I can complete the pickup so I can go ahead and proceed with the other 2 deliveries and the rest of all the other ones. So either way I go, I was stuck until either I had to wait for that time or I need to contact. So I'm trying to speed up the process. So I contact the message support, live chat or whatever. She go through and say, you know, ask her questions. I tell her what the issue is. She says, okay, I'll process a cancellation fee. And so I'm thinking, okay, cool. I mean, I'm gonna get the little $4, which is fine. You know, don't have to make the delivery, but I still get the cancellation fee. So I was fine with that, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I go ahead and proceed with the rest of the deliveries. Now, mind you, the last delivery is all the way up, which is fine because it was heading towards my way home, and so the last delivery would have put me like 6 minutes from home. Perfect. Everything would have worked out perfect, except the last damn delivery did not pick up, did not answer. They did not answer the door. It was an apartment. They did not answer the door, and so I called Scriptdrop. Scriptdrop had me on hold for hellas. For one, when you got a Scriptdrop order, you try to call. It does not call the customer, it calls the pharmacy. But somehow when you go through the options of need help and then trying to contact person, it'll call the Scriptdrop. So it calls Scriptdrop. I'm like, hey, I need their number, or can y'all reach out to see? Basically, I'm trying to avoid this return. It was not avoided. I end up having to do a return. So I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I'm close by the house, and now I got to go 5.2 miles the other way back to the store to return the pharmacy, and then that's going to be another let's say 5.2 just to get back to where I was at, to get back to where, you know, the 6 minutes from my house. So basically I'm looking at it like this is like 10-12 miles out of my way, time 30 minutes easy with the traffic. Like I'm just pissed about the return. Yes, you get double pay, but I'm pissed. So I do the return or whatever. So I go to finally check the rate to make sure that the cancellation fee was added on there, whatever. And I go and I see the cancellation fee was not added on there. And then they also adjusted the price. So it went from that 3 delivery went from $12.53 down to $8.36. So I'm pissed because now I lost $4 and I didn't get a $4 cancellation fee. So I'm just pissed because I'm like, either pay me all the batch or give me the cancellation fee like the rep said. So I do another live chat. This live chat agent is fucking useless. Waste the whole fucking time. Like, I start talking to her, him, whoever, at 3:08. I don't think I finished with them till like 3:40. Like, just slow. They just piss me off because she's like, with a batch, if you cancel within the batch, you don't get the cancellation pay. Now, if this would have happened when it was just one order by itself, I would have got paid. But because it's in a batch, you do not get the cancellation. I'm like, well, that's not what the previous rep said. I even screenshot it. I showed a screenshot. She ain't going for it. She's like, that doesn't matter. Nothing. So I'm like, I want to speak to a supervisor. They don't have a supervisor. I want to escalate it. Whatever. So I'm pissed. It's $4, but it's the principle. Because one, like, it's just the principle. It's already Scriptdrop as it is. So it's already, like, not fucking worth it. So I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed about how long this process been taking. Because, like, you know, with Scriptdrop, you got to get these signatures. You know, I'm going to a bunch of assisted living places. Like, it's just time consuming. Ideally, I try to avoid Scriptdrop. It has to be a real fucking slow day for me to do Scriptdrop. And I was already pissed because it took me too damn long. You know, when I do my other batch orders, I can get all of them done like an hour. With this, it just, I was already, so. And then to find out I didn't get the little $4 or whatever, and they dropped the pay. Like, y'all can't do both. That's just, I was pissed. So then I was pissed with her because taking too, or him, whoever, the chat person was taking too long. Like, I'm just irritated because I feel like, and then I called customer service because, you know, I asked for the support number because they had, like, you know, no supervisor on live chat. So I called customer service because I remember previously, somebody said you can reach supervisor through the phone number, but apparently that is not true because I had to wait for the customer service person to call me, the supervisor to call me back. So the person I spoke with on the phone, they basically backed up what the second live agent said, which is for batch orders, you don't get paid a cancellation fee if one of the orders is not there. And in my personal opinion, I just think that's some BS. Because if it was one order by itself, you would have got paid that $4 cancellation fee. Like, I'm just very annoyed by the whole situation. I'm annoyed because of the time wasted. I'm annoyed because one rep told me one thing, and then, you know, the rep changed it. Then, well, I guess they were just wrong. I'm annoyed that the pay got lowered, and I didn't do nothing wrong. Some pay got lowered, like, and I'm trying to tell them, like, I choose the gigs based on what the price is advertised. So y'all changing prices is nonsense. And then, you know, it was a cancellation. Any other time, if it was a one job thing, y'all would pay the cancellation of it because it's a gig, a batch. You guys are not paying it out. I just think it just really pissed me off. I just think it ain't right. I know they said it was gonna be quick, but I had to do this rant because I'm just irritated. I don't know. I didn't know. Like, I've been doing a lot of roadie lately. And so I knew they have a $4 cancellation. Even with the $4 cancellation fee, that pisses me off too. You know, because sometimes depending on how far you are away, you know, it would suck to drive. You know, luckily I keep in the same area, but what if you did have to drive far away and then you try to come and they don't have it and, you know, you're only getting $4, you know? So even with that, you know, that's already annoying. But I just feel like if it's a batch and the pharmacy wants to hold the order, because, like, the order was there. She just didn't want to give it to me because she told me, like, the customer want to come get it. And, like, that's annoying. That should have been handled way before I even got there. That should have been handled, canceled way before I even got there. You know, the pharmacy just, oh, you think the drivers got all this time? Like, we working on short time. We already working for pennies out here, damn near. You know, we went from dimes to now we at nickels, and we about to be at pennies. Shit, sometimes we are at pennies. And they just think we got all this time to just cancel. Like, I don't know if they probably just don't understand. Like, I don't know. They probably think it's just so quick and easy for us to cancel. But it's not. It's a whole process. It's just annoying. Like, you knew if that lady, when that lady called and said that she want to pick her stuff up, that's when they should have called Scriptdrop and canceled that so the order could have been updated from the get-go. They probably knew that from the get-go. They could have been called Scriptdrop and canceled that. So that annoys me. The fact you don't get a cancellation fee for a dropped order in the batch annoys me. The fact that they lowered the pay annoys me. If the batch pay would have stayed the same, I have no problem because I'm not having to do that delivery. But if you're gonna lower my pay, at least give me the little $4 cancellation fee. And I know it's just $4, but it's the principle. I'm a principle person. It's just the principle of the matter. It's the principle, and then it's like I said, it's already Scriptdrop. Scriptdrop already pays trash anyway, and it's time consuming. And I just have to do this rant really quick. I see I'm about to hit 15 minutes, so let me finish before 15 minutes. That was my quick rant. Just let me know if you feel me. If you had this issue before, you know, I'm just pissed off, and I'm finna try to get this shake to calm me down. And then just go eat my Subway sandwich and just be in the house for the rest of the day. And we'll try again tomorrow for a better day. My Fridays have been pretty decent. So I'm looking for a decent... I hope it's not an accident going that way. I just saw ambulance. I'm sorry. We're going to hope for a better Friday. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on it. Like, just let me know your thoughts. I know one thing. I'm not doing no more Scriptdrop. I'll tell you that. And I'm not doing no more batch. the battery has to be high for me to do it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, later.